discuss few more numericals from the chapter atoms. So here is the 8th numerical. The radius of the innermost electron orbit of a hydrogen atom is 5.3 into 10 to the power of minus 11 meter. What are the radii of the n equals to 2 and n equals 3 orbits? So it's a very simple question where they are asking you to calculate the radii of n is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3 orbits. The only thing which they have given in the numerical is radius of the innermost electron orbit. Innermost electron orbit do radius kottidare and it is 5.3 into 10 to the power of minus 11 meter ide. We have to calculate the values of R2 and R3. So, R0 na you can also write as R1 because idralli n is equal to 1 irutte, innermost orbit idu. Fine. In the previous video, we had discussed one equation where nanu helidde nimage R2 is equal to 4 times of R1 and R3 is equal to 9 times of R1. So, this formula na you can use and easily you can calculate the R2 value. So, R2 is equal to 4 into 5.3 into 10 to the power of minus 11 meter, which will be equal to 2.12 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. So, this is the value of the radius for n is equal to 2. Next, for n is equal to 3, R3 is equal to 9 into R1 value is again 5.3 into 10 to the power of minus 11 meter. So, if you solve this, you will get 4.77 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. So, this is the solution. There is another method of solving this also, which is the formula for the radius togondu kuda you can solve this derivation, solve this problem, sorry. Next numerical here, 12.5 eV electron beam is used to bombard gaseous hydrogen at room temperature. What series of wavelengths will be emitted? So here the electron beam having 12.5 electron volt are bombarded to the gaseous hydrogen and it is done at room temperature. We have to calculate idrinda yava series of wavelength emit agutte anta we have to calculate. So if it is related to hydrogen, we know one thing, that the energy in the ground state will be equal to, energy in the ground state is minus 13.6 eV. Idu yavadrinda bantu anta helidre E1 is equal to 1 divided by n square into minus 13.6 eV anta gottu namige. So in ground state means n is equal to 1 anta barutte. So this E1, which is the energy in the ground state, is minus 13.6 electron volt. So idru jote they are bombarding these electrons. Alright, the energy of the electrons are 12.5 electron volt. So total energy will be equal to minus 13.6 eV plus 12.5 eV. So upon subtraction iddu minus 1.1 eV barutte. Idralli multiple types of answers you can get. Avaru kelta iradu ಯಾವ series of wavelength emit ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, whether it is Lyman, Balmer, Pfund, Brackett or Paschen ಅಂತ they are asking. Okay, so the transition is from the ground state. Alright, ಇದು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವಲೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೈ ಅಂಡ್ ಚೆಕ್. ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ವುಡ್ ಜಂಪ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ n is equal to 1 to n is equal to 3, where here E3 is equal to minus 13.6 divided by n3 square. ಇದು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ. ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ 1.5 eV ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಮೇ ಜಂಪ್ ಫ್ರಮ್, there are many probabilities. ಒಂದೇನು, electron may jump from n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 2. So electron n is equal to 3 ಇಂದ n is equal to 2 ಗೆ ಜಂಪ್ ಆದ್ರೆ the resultant series will be Balmer series. Balmer series. Alright, which is, it gives rise to the Balmer series. Next one, if the transition is taking from n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1, this will give rise to the Lyman series. Okay, and it may be also possible that electron may make transition from n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 1. It is also possible that electron third level in the first level igu jump ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, transition ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, and in this case we will get Lyman series again. Okay, this will also give us the Lyman series. All right. So this is the answer. There are we can expect actually Balmer series and Lyman series here. Now let's discuss the 10th numerical. So here it says, in accordance with the Bohr's model, find the quantum number that characterizes the Earth's revolution around the Sun in an orbit of diameter 3 into 10 to the power of 11 meter with orbital speed 3 into 10 to the power of 4 meter per second. The mass of Earth is given. It is equal to 6 into 10 to the power of 24 kg. So as you read this question, you will understand, in accordance with Bohr's model, which means Bohr's postulate, we have to find the quantum number, which means n na ನಾವು calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Diameter of the Earth's orbit is given, which is 3 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. We need radius. So r is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power of 11 meter agutte, and the mass is also given, which is 6 into 10 to the power of 24 kg. So with this data you have to calculate the value of n, which means the quantum number na ನಾವು calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. And here you can make use of the Bohr's postulate, that is particularly ಈ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರೋದು ಬೋರ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟುಲೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ವಿಚ್ ಸೇಸ್ ದ ಆಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟಮ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ h ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 2π. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ mvr, ಜನರಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಆಂಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟಮ್. ಸೊ nh ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 2π. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಿರೋದು ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ n. ಸೊ n is equal to mvr into 2π divided by h ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now substitute the values. Everything is given. You need to just substitute it. So m is mass, which is 6 into 10 to the power of 24. Orbital velocity is also given. It is 3 into 10 to the power of 4 into the radius is 1.5 into 10 to the power of 11 into 2 into 3.14, the value of pi, divided by the value of h is 6.6 into 10 to the power of minus 34. So if you solve this, you will get the value of n as equal to 2.57 into 10 to the power of 74. So the quantum number for the given situation is 2.57 into 10 to the power of 74. Now let's discuss the next numerical. So here the total energy of electron in the first excited state of hydrogen atom is minus 3.4 electron volt, which is the energy at the first excited state is given, it is minus 3.4 electron volt. With the three sub questions, the sub question A says what is the kinetic energy of the electron in this state, B what is the potential energy of electron in this state, C which of the answers above would change if the choice of 0 of potential energy is changed. So here the kinetic energy of electron is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught z e square divided by 2r ಬರುತ್ತೆ the kinetic energy of the electron. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು during the derivations ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ already, and the potential energy is given by minus 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught z e square divided by r. So these are the equations of kinetic and potential energies, which clearly tells that the potential energy is actually minus 2 times the kinetic energy. Alright, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 into kinetic energy ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 2 cancel ಆಗಿ you will get minus 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught z square divided by r ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So here in this calculation electric potential and hence potential energy is 0 at infinity. Potential energy and electric potential ಎರಡೂ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ at infinity, and total energy is, as we again know, sum of the potential energy and kinetic energy. So this potential energy is actually twice the kinetic energy plus kinetic energy, which is equal to minus 1 ke. So now let's start solving the first sub question. What is the kinetic energy of electron in this state? So in the first excited state total energy is given minus 3.4 eV, the total energy, and here the kinetic energy is actually equal to minus of minus 3.4 eV. The total energy na will write here. So it is 3.4 electron volts. 3.4 electron volt. Next question B. Here the potential energy of electron in the excited state is minus twice 3.4, which is equal to minus 6.8 electron volt. Okay, so next third one is remaining. One more part of the question is remaining, which is question C. If 0 of potential, which of the answer above would change if the choice of 0 of potential energy is changed? So if the 0 of potential energy is changed, kinetic energy does not change and continues to be 3.4 electron volts only. However, the potential energy and total energy of state would change with the choice of 0 of potential energy. Now let's solve few example questions. In Giger-Marson experiment, an alpha particle of energy 4.2 mega electron volt is shot at a gold nucleus. If atomic number of gold is 79, what is the distance of closest approach? And they have given the conversion 1 mega electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 13 joule. So here they are quoting the alpha particle scattering experiment, and the alpha particle energy 4.2 mega electron volt ide, and this is shot at a gold nucleus. So atomic number of gold 79 idre, you have to calculate the distance of the closest approach. So this we had already discussed about the distance of closest approach, and it is given by d is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2 ze square divided by k. Okay. So here now the next step is substituting. The value of this 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 to the power of 9 into 2. The value of z, which is atomic number, is given 79, and the value of E is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 whole square, whole divided by this k is 6.72 into 10 to the power of minus 13. Okay, energy. This k is actually the energy here, which is given 4.2 mega electron volt ide. So mega electron volt. If you want to convert this mega electron volt, multiply this 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 13 joule al barutte. And if you multiply this, you will get 6.72 into 10 to the power of minus 13. So if you solve this step, you will get the value of the distance of the closest approach, which is 5.42 into 10 to the power of minus 14 meter barutte. You need to remember this formula. The formula for the distance of closest approach, which is d is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught 2 ze square by k. Idralli all the values are known. Here k is expressed in terms of mega electron volt. You need to just convert it into joules before you substitute the value over here. Upon solving, you will get the value of d as equal to 5.42 into 10 to the power of minus 14 meter. Next question. Here they are asking you to calculate the radius of the second orbit of the electron in the hydrogen atom. So according to the Bohr's theory, the radius of the nth orbit of electron in hydrogen atom is actually given by Rn is equal to n square h square epsilon naught divided by pi m e square. So this is the expression for radius, general expression for radius of the stationary orbit. Alright. Here in this question they have not given anything, just a type of atom mention madidare, which is hydrogen atom. Idralli second orbit du radius na calculate madbeku, which means R2 has to be calculated. N is 2 here. Illirodu only n value unknown, rest everything are constants. So adrin value na substitute madidre namige second orbit du radius gottagutte. So here this Rn is equal to, the value of n is 2 square into h square epsilon naught divided by pi m e square. So ee formula dalli barta iro terms do everything values you must know. The value of h is 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 14 joule second. Then value of epsilon naught is 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 12 farad per meter. Next, the value of m, which is mass, is 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg, and the charge on an electron is 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. These values will not be given. You need to remember these values for easy solving of the numerical. So here R2 is equal to, now let's come back to this formula and substitute the values. 2 square H is 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 whole square into epsilon naught is 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 12 divided by value of pi is 3.14 into next m is 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 into e square, which is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 whole square. Okay, so if you solve it properly, you will get the R2, which is radius of the second orbit in hydrogen atom is 2.12 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. So 10 to the power of minus 10 means angstrom units. Alright, so second orbit radius R2 ಇಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ.